Last time on Bosses What If, Charles and Deku came through to help, but they got folded too. James lost an arm. DK had to destroy a portal. It almost seems like this is a trend or something, or trope, who knows. But the heroes, or the survivors, they're in another world. Not another world, but the ether. The aether. There we go. They're trying to survive, and everyone's all critical, injured, and booted and brass. The only people that are in walking or living condition is Deku and Charles. I mean Deku and DK. I will mess that up. And so, let's see. What do these individuals do now? And how do they get out? Can they get out? Or will they die? Find out in this episode of Bosses What Ifs. Hello, it is I, the one that tells the what ifs. All right, buckos, let's get it. Okay, so everyone is not in the best condition. The only people that are in living and moving condition is DK and Deku. But they do have a potion that transfers pain and damage, battle damage. So they're like, oh, okay. It was mixed in with that one potion that they Deku had everyone, Deku and Charles, but Deku had everyone to drink. And so with this being said, before anyone knew, DK felt amazing. He was good. He was like, I felt like a new man. And then he realized something. Everybody on the floor was bleeding. He was like, oh, why? He's like, he looks at Deku. Deku, look, buddy. Deku, no, B. You got it, dog. You got it. So they're in critical condition, but they'll pull through. So basically, their condition of all of them are not able to move. Basically useless as of right now. He's just like, why? Dick was like, bro, I just came back from being in a dimension for who knows how long. And I am tired. I am tired. And then when I finally do get out somehow, I can't even say how I got out yet because that part of the story hasn't been made. We haven't even had a flashback for that. I come back and I get folded. Charles got the worst end of it, but I got dropped kicked, bro. You got it, bro. I'm just gonna sit here and thrive and cry in this pain, okay? Because Charles is over there passed out, and James is sitting there frantically trying to figure out how to get his arm back. Okay. And I'm losing consciousness. DK sitting there looking goofy. Okay, all right. He takes their armor off since they actually technically have some decent armor. He eventually figures out a way to blend it together, but he realized something. He's like, wait, huh? All that armor dissipates. He's like, wait, no. Come back, come. Oh no. And then he realized something. This dimension might play by different rules. All right, I'm looking goofy. Okay. That's all you heard from him. So he went around exploring. He broke down some blocks and put up like a little shack made out of dirt. And he's like, looks at all their bodies, make sure he tucks James's arm right next to him. He can feel it. He knows he's gonna get jumped soon. But I digress. So while everyone's knocked out and just useless, DK's like, all right, I got this. No problem. It can work. It's light work. Easy. Easy. And so he goes about his day. And he is traveling. And he take cares of some bosses here. Like he gets some work done in. Like, listen. So he figures out that, and I'm not gonna go too much in detail with this because, like, I might say something and then I might mess up on something in the future. But I'll keep it very vague. But he realizes that tools don't work the same way as it did in the original dimension they was in. With this being said, he's like, all right. So he realizes some things are backwards here. He's able to make him some base armor, and then he's like, all right, hot dog and a biscuit. After going to this weird looking dungeon place, he's like, all right, what's over in this neck of the woods? Let's get it. And he realized something. He found a book, and this book kind of gives him a rundown of some of the stuff that how things work around here. He's like, yeah, let's get it, boy. And so he's taking all these things and killing these people, and he's like, all right, I got 10 of these items. Redstone, okay, but it's not redstone like he knows. He's like, whatever. He puts them all in one spot, and he's like, all right, yeah, I should get something, right? Oh, he got something, all right. Then it happened. A giant square appeared, and he's like, man, nobody's scared of no damn square. And immediately he says that, he gets smacked into a wall, looking goofy, and all you hear is, oh, just shocked in pain and bleeding everywhere. And then he gets back up and is like, all right. So he pulls out a little sword he made. He said, man, I've been waiting to do this. I've been needing to take out my frustrations on something. And looking goofy as ever, he tried to go for a swing, but the sword had no effect. DK's like, come again? Huh? So he was just sitting there, and it damaged it, but it didn't do no damage, like less than 0.1 damage. And he's like, pulls out one of his stone items, his stone pickaxe. I'm gonna do it. And then he started like beating the malicious crap out of this boss, and he's like, all right, I'm doing things. He got a special golden item. He's like, all right, that's what I'm talking about, baby. So after taking care of like one of these first bosses, he's feeling pretty confident. He was able to gather some healing supplies, and he was able to make a little base, a little homie home. So with all this being said, he eventually travels back to his people, and then you see some of the mobs, and he realized something. These dudes got wings. So I wonder, with the luckiness of luck, he somehow was able to find a saddle, grabbed the pig. It was a little bit of effort, but he grabbed the pig, and he was able to actually fly on the pig. So he's like, if anything is known to be true, has a flashback to Charles. This was Jumpy 1.0 before he had the horse. He was like, yeah, Charles did have a piggy pig for a little while. Good times. Good time, he says. Very, very angry. He's like, all right. So he used the saddle and he was able to fly around, making things a lot easier. Plus, there was this weird bunny. When the bunny was on his head, he was able to jump. So he paired these up and were able to travel relatively decent distances. And he was also able to, not fall off and die, presumably. And he made it back to his people, and he got them and straddled them up on. He was only able to take one person at a time. So first he took Deku, since he was the last to pass out, and traveled that way. And then, yeah. He got this dude, and he got Charles too. He's got to come back for James. Not a big deal. So he's going about his merry way. He makes it halfway, and he's got to stop to eat because he's understandably hungry from doing all of this and hasn't really taken much time out to have a proper meal. It started to rain, and normally when it rains, just a little water. Maybe you might see a couple moths, but you know how I said he got the animals and cows and pigs and stuff, but the difference is they have wings and they're different color. So their solar behaviors are slightly different. About that. It doesn't rain often, but when it does do rain, the mods that are peaceful, don't hurt you. They get very aggressive and start trying to kill anything and everything. So with this being said, he was attending to them and everything was good. And then, he went back to go grab Charles real quick because he had to make sure they couldn't get out. And plus, he needed to kill some of them to get food. So by the time he get Charles and come back, he realized something. They're standing on two, and they're not looking too happy. So with the mean aggression, they're all looking at him, and they surround him, and he's just like, "I knew it. I knew I was gonna get jumped." And DK also did realize something. More as a little jokey joke to himself, because who would really know? He left a rabbit with a wabbit, with James, He's like, let's be the cutesy cutes. And he thought about what he just did to James and realized that James most likely is dead, and he's getting jumped by what appears to be some super cows and some super pigs that have two swords in their hands. And everyone's unconscious, and he's the only person. So, what will happen on the next episode? Why does he keep getting jumped? And will these guys wake the